Yeah, I steal from Scouting America. And so what? All the greats do it. You just need to learn the ropes, kid. Stay tuned. No, it's true, I do steal from Scouting America and other scouting leaders. But before you report me to National, let me explain why I steal and why you should steal as well.
Stealing stuff?
But if you're new to this channel, we're on a mission to inspire and inform new scouting parents and adult leaders. And stealing is actually something that I, as a unit commissioner, hope you do as a new scouting parent or adult leader to have a very successful program.
The secret ingredient is crime.
Now, before I go any further with this, I want to clarify something, just in case someone actually believes that I'm condoning theft. I am not.
Ah, come on.
I'm talking about something that was a big topic of conversation at my commissioner's college last weekend, and that is the topic of rogue units. No, not that sort of rogue unit.
You disappoint me.
I'm talking about those units that are struggling to recruit, or maybe their numbers are dwindling. That is where I, as a unit commissioner, step in to try to help out that unit. If you don't know what a unit commissioner is, my friend Scouter Stan has some great content that discusses what a unit commissioner is, and I'm going to go ahead and link his videos down below for you to enjoy.
Some great stuff in there.
An elevator pitch of what a unit commissioner is a volunteer scouting leader who utilizes their scouting experience to help units grow, stay healthy, and assist with other issues, like telling Linda her green bean casserole is not necessary at next year's Blue and Gold. Once a unit is at risk, a unit commissioner will step in and assess what is the good, the bad, and the ugly of that unit. Now, commissioners are always looking for ways to help units, so if your unit commissioner is coming around, do not take that as a sign that you're somehow failing. They may just be trying to establish that relationship with you so that they can help in the future if you are struggling with something.
The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
But Matt, what do commissioners have to do with you stealing from Scouting America? And fair question. Some of the most common reasons a unit is failing comes down to 2 main issues: a lack of training and a lack of proper planning. Because for some reason, new scouting parents or adult leaders are always afraid to ask for help or follow templates provided by Scouting America. That's right, I want you to steal templates, event ideas, uniform hacks, and the list goes on and on and on. There is no plagiarism in scouting. Scouting America wants you to use these templates because you are more likely to succeed when you do so.
Great success.
Everything we do in scouting is written down and is expected to be shared with other scouting leaders. Hosting your first ever den meeting? There's a template for that. Planning your first ever campout program? There's a template for that. When I say steal from Scouting America, I'm really referring to taking these templates or ideas and modifying them to fit your needs. Are you kind of getting it now?
No, not really.
But Matt, I didn't know that there were templates. Why wasn't ever told about this? And that's a fair question. And when we as unit commissioners start looking into the why you didn't know about these templates, we're going to ask a couple of questions. 1, have you done your position-specific training?
No, I have not.
When was the last time that you went to Roundtable?
Never heard of it. Me neither.
And what other scouting leaders have you interacted with?
Nah, that's not my style.
I may also ask if you are subscribed to the Roaming Scouter, so that way you can learn about all the cool templates I'm about to talk about. Because in several of my videos, I talk about how important an annual planning meeting is to unit success. But what if you've never held an annual planning meeting before?
Dude, teach me.
Don't worry, that's where your unit commissioner can come in to help. Your unit commissioner can help provide templates either via email or show you a link to a website that does have them. For example, I found this absolute beast of an Excel document for annual planning. Shout out to the Crossroads of America Council for hosting this on their site. Yeah, just because I'm stealing their template doesn't mean that I'm not going to give them the kudos that they deserve.
Excellent.
Yes.
Woo! I mean, look at this document. Just look at all the tabs, the steps and process of how to use it, the parent calendar. The planner in me is so excited that it's not even funny.
It's kind of weird.
But hey, if this is a little too advanced for you, don't worry. I've put the link in the description for the Scouting America proper website. and that one has a template for you to use, and it's a little less involved. So if you want to use this more advanced one, or if you want to use the one that is just kind of like a checklist, you can use both, whatever one you are comfortable with. But we're not just talking about annual planning. I am planning my pack's first camping trip of the year, and one of the first things that I did was download the camping program planner. I also pulled out my guides from Baloo to help me along the way. These templates and guides ensure that I remember everything, and it made the planning process so much easier.
Good for you.
Also, another great downloadable guide is the overnight packing list. Trust me, parents are going to love you when you hand them a packing list so that there's no guessing on what their scout has to bring to camp. And if you haven't thought about what equipment you'll need for your first time going camping with your Cub Scouts, check out this video here. Also, if you're wondering, how am I going to power my CPAP machine when I go to summer camp later on this year, check out this video here. Those videos and this video contain Amazon affiliate links. These links go to some items that I have found very helpful over the years. Just know that if you click and you purchase that item within 24 hours, I do receive a small commission, and you are helping grow this channel. But the best thing that you can do to help this channel is to subscribe and share this video with all of your scouting friends. Also, if you want more scouting content, check out the Campfire chat. This is a live event hosted on Scouter Stan's channel, the first Sunday of the month at 9 Eastern. Come on out and you can ask us questions live on the air. We're trying to grow our audience and even host a live show at the Scout Jamboree in 2026. And you can help us make that happen by sharing this video, and maybe National will take notice of us and help us with our dream.
Because it's time to make those dreams a reality.
The last two items have recently changed, but are still some of the best documents that you can steal to help your scouting program. The first is the Guide to Advancement. This is a fairly large document, but it contains all the information you need as a scouting leader to ensure you are following the rules of advancement. Because let me ask you something. If you have a scout who permanently needs crutches to get around, how are they going to accomplish the hiking requirement for rank advancement in Scouts BSA?
That's a fair question.
Section 10 of the Guide to Advancement went through a complete rewrite. So if you have a scout with special needs, this section outlines how a unit leader can help get approval for an accommodation or a modification. Trust me, this is not something you want to shoot from the hip with, because if you do, you may find out later on that those merit badges or modifications don't count for advancement.
Well, then that would suck.
I couldn't imagine the potential scenario where a scout is denied rank or even Eagle Scout because the leader didn't know about or follow all the rules. The final item that has recently changed is the retirement of the Journey to Excellence, also called JTE. For those who are new to scouting, JTE was a document filled out by leaders to grade their success over the last year. Depending on your score, you could earn a different patch, and with different tiers of bronze, silver, and gold, depending upon your self-assessed level of success. While there were two different levels of the JTE, i.e. Cub Scouts and Scouts BSA, they both address the bigger ticket items all units should focus on to be successful. That's planning and budget, membership, program, and volunteer leadership. Think of the JTE as a self-assessment to help you have the best scouting program possible. However, JTE is being replaced with something rumored to be called the Ideal Scouting Year. If you go to the Scouting America homepage and you click on the link, you're greeted with this disclosure. During this last weekend at the Commissioner's College, there were quite a few people who asked for copies of the JTE scorecard. Thankfully, these guides are still very plentiful out there on the internet. I've put some links down in the description so that way you don't have to go searching very far. If those links no longer work, please let me know. I do plan to upload them in the future to a centralized location for everyone to be able to access. However, full disclosure, once JTE's replacement is announced, you should use that replacement to ensure you have the most up-to-date requirements. Much in the way that the Guide to Advancement has some changes in Section 10 to help out with scouts with special needs, you just want to make sure that you have the most up-to-date information. That way, there are no surprises when you go to have your scouts advance. But hey, if you're interested in finding out why your unit should have a policy letter, please check out this video here. And with that, I've been Matt with the Roaming Scouter, and I'll see you out there.